Looks like a very pretty day in Chesapeake, Virginia this afternoon. The flags are waving, and we are waiting to hear from former President Trump at a rally in Virginia where there's a dead heat in a state that President Biden won by 10 points in 2020. So Virginia's getting very interesting. Governor Youngkin's going to be there. We're going to take you there as soon as that gets underway. And meanwhile, President Biden set to come face to face with Democrat donors at a fundraiser here in New York. After the dismal debate performance that triggered a turning point, some say, in this whole race. We'll see if that's true, but the folks on The View said this.
I think President Biden needs to step down and be replaced.
It's an emergency situation we're in right now.
Maybe he needs to go. He can bow out at this time with grace and dignity. The way Nancy Pelosi looked inside of herself and passed the baton. You may want to do that.
The history books will remember him well if he passes the baton.
Presidential historian Douglas Brinkley is standing by, but first to senior congressional correspondent Chad Pergram with a look at what the party would need to do if they do successfully move Joe Biden out. Hi, Chad.
Martha, good afternoon. When asked, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries said President Biden should remain in the race. But Jeffries later said he would, quote, reserve comment about where things stand. Some Democrats are jittery. Others say the president is fine.
This was the narrative, though, that the Republicans painted, that he was out of it and didn't that kind of demonstrate.
But that narrative is not correct. Do we have concerns and do we wish that Joe Biden did better yesterday? Yes. Why? Because we put people over politics and we know what's at stake in this country.
Democrats were absolutely rocked at President Biden's performance in the debate. Reporters chased Democrats across Capitol Hill about whether the president would step down. Most defended him in public.
Is there conceivably any mechanism to remove him from the ballot?
Oh, there's a mechanism. We have a national convention, and the delegates make the decision.
You think, but isn't that going to be more intense now? That's going to be more realistic?
I don't think so. Based on last night, there's going to be a lot of nights between now and Chicago.
Democrats are set to lock in their delegates for President Biden on August 7th. That's before the Democratic convention. It's nearly impossible to remove the president from the ballot after that. House Speaker Mike Johnson says the cabinet should consider using the 25th Amendment to sidetrack the president.
You've all been reporting all day long about the panic that has ensued in the Democratic Party. I would be panicking, too, if I were a Democrat today, and that was my nominee, because we have a president who, by all appearances, is not up to the task, and these are very dangerous times.
GOP Texas Representative Chip Roy introduced a resolution calling on Vice President Harris to invoke the 25th Amendment to remove Biden. One senior House Democratic source says the current path is, quote, not sustainable. Martha?
Chad, thank you very much.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.